Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. Well, I took a look at the wiki and as it turns out, the pregnancy of the wild takins will take 20 days. They might give birth around mid-February basically. So yeah, it's going to be a couple of weeks away and I really don't want to wait that long to have the barn populated. So in this episode, we will bring the goats home. It will be a very big undertaking, but you know what? I think the end result should be well worth the effort. I really don't want to explain how we will achieve this in this intro. I guess you will just have to see it in the actual episode, but it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of fingers crossing basically. But thankfully we will manage it, and at the end of the episode we will have the golden takins nice and safe inside the barn. And after all that is done, we will start working on the terrace gardens again. To make the journey home for the takins, it will take a lot of terraforming, so we will pick up a lot of low fertility soil. And I think the best way of using all that is going to be inside our terrace gardens. And when I say inside, I really mean it. It's going to be the filler material for the terraforming for the terrace gardens. So we will have low fertility soil under the medium fertility soil. I think that's going to be just fine. So yeah, we have quite an episode ahead of us. We will bring the golden takins home and then we will work a little bit more on the terrace gardens, but the vast majority will be about the journey home basically. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, here's the deal. I took a look at the wiki page and apparently it will take about 20 days for a pregnancy to be finished. And after that it will take 14 more days for the kid to grow up, so yeah, that's going to take a very long time. In fact, it will take such a long time that I think what I will do in this episode is actually try to bring them home. It will be not easy, but I think we can do it. I have been testing out a couple of stuff and I think we might be able to do it. Well, as long as we manage to bring them through the tunnel, we are in the home stretch. After that, it should be fairly easy to just simply scare them into the barn. But getting them to the, well, basically into the tunnel, that's going to be a whole other stuff. Once they're in the tunnel, basically, we're in the home stretch. So, what we need to do is you guys need to come with us, and I suppose the shovel as well. And I think we will need to have a lot of fences. Well, unfortunately we cannot break down the fences, but you know what? That's fine by me. Don't light it on fire. So we will need to have a bunch of fences, and it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. It's going to be a bit of a waste basically. So for now, 60, you know, 60 is going to be enough. Don't overdo it. 60, perfectly fine. The rest of this stuff can go back down here. Yeah, we can carry around 44 sticks on us. That's good. And so I think 60 of these will be okay. Now, obviously we will need to do this one in daytime because, well, it's going to be a little bit less cold, so we'll be able to see. So yeah, tell you what, first go to bed and then I will tell you what we will do. And good morning. First things first, grab something to eat. I suppose you will do. Sorry, I meant to use the bowl on the crock pot. There we go. Thank you, and we might spend a bit of extra time outside, so I will take some food with us as well. So you can stay here. And yeah, we don't really need to have the traps anymore. Well, can I break it down? Crafting drops when broken. Maybe if I place it down, so you go there and I break it, will you give us stuff back? Yes, very good. Okay, that will make it a bit easier. I will just simply cut them up again. It's a bit of a waste, right? It's not well we have used. Yeah, I think we have wasted a little bit, but you know what? I don't mind it that much. We have plenty of cattails in the pond anyway, so it's okay. So you can go back in here, and I think we can go. So what we need to do is first carve out another layer of basically, yeah, we need to make the tunnel 2 tiles wide, and that will not make our lives easier. Yeah, unfortunately it cannot be helped. We have to go ahead and basically mine this place out completely on one side. I think we need to leave only 2 tiles high on the lowest part, but on the stairs we will have to make it, I don't know, I think from here we need to have it go 5 tiles up to make sure that the takins can actually make it on the ramp. Without this much headroom, I think they might get confused. So yeah, we have to mine out this much. It's not going to be a problem around here. It's going to be a much bigger problem once we get to the other end, because there, well, the stair is a lot taller. So yeah, there we will have to do a lot of digging. But, you know, we also have to do a lot of digging all the way there. So yeah, we have a lot of work ahead of us. And you know what? As far as I can tell, oh, by the way, apparently now we are in year, well, technically speaking year 1, but it's the second year. So yeah, January 1st. Happy New Year. Anyways, let's get started on this. It will take a while, and after we get to the other end, we will have to start doing a bit of terraforming. Unfortunately, the terrain is not the best. If we scare them too much, they might run fast enough that they would be able to jump over the fences that way, and that's far from ideal. I think the best thing we can do is make sure that we don't have sudden elevation changes. Maybe we need to give them, I don't know, 4 tiles should be okay. I didn't test this part that much. I only noticed that if we scare them into a sudden drop in the tunnel that we will lay down with these extra fences, then they might jump over it. So maybe only allow them to drop down maybe every 4 tiles or something. That might prevent them from, well, accidentally jumping over. I mean, if they do jump over, it's not the end of the world. We can still coax them back into the pen with some food, but I would like to avoid that if all possible. Anyways, well, you know what? We will need to have some granite for the cobblestone fences at some point anyway, so it's not a bad thing that we are doing this. But still, I didn't want to do it now, but, well, it's winter, we are not doing a lot of stuff, so I suppose we can do it now. Anyways, I think we are about halfway towards the other set of stairs, so yeah, as I said, this will take a while. Yeah, as usual, they manage to fly all the way up if we kill them in a narrow tunnel. Well, I don't mind. Anyways, so we have managed to reach this end of the tunnel, well, on the bottom. Okay, apparently we have a drifter as well. So we need to do the same thing, but basically we need to make sure that the tunnel is at least 2 tiles high. So yeah, once again, we have some work to do. At least these guys don't have a home planet to go home to, right? Okay, let's do this on this level as well. Okay, I think I managed to pick up everything, so that's great. Now we need to do this again, but on the stairs. And I think on the way up we need to have headroom of 5, but maybe here 4 will be enough, but better safe than sorry, and just give them headroom of 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and suppose after here, that's all we need to do. Once they are down here, they should have a clean way through. But keep digging here. This might take a while, as I said. Okay, so we have managed to make our way through the mountain. That's the first step. It will only get harder from here, I suspect. Quickly get rid of this stuff. Next up, we need to make sure we have a clean way into the tunnel. So for that, basically what we need to do is take the fences and create a pathway into the tunnel like this. So for example, this one, I will create a small plateau or a landing here, and they will not be able to fall through this gap here, so that should be fine. So basically we need to make sure that we have a 2 tile wide little channel for them to run through. Make sure we place down fences all around it, and then we will let them out. So there we go, and then we can basically they will start fleeing from us and we will scare them into the tunnel. But first we need to eat real quick, thank you, and we might as well heal up. Now obviously I will not do it all the way there, I will do it piece by piece. For now I will only lay down the path itself, so it will be ready for the fences. I will leave these fence pieces here for now, that's going to be fine. As we have established, they are climbers, so we don't want them to climb out. And this one should be fine, I think. Maybe. Also, not quite. Don't float on the grass. There we go. Right. If they are going up, they are fine. They will not be able to jump out that way. But if they are going down, they might be able to jump out, so we need to be careful about that. But for now, yeah, just take out the shovel, although, you know what, we will need to have a lot of dirt. So before we get started on the landscaping, I will just quickly go around these guys. I will put down all this stone. As I said, we had to do this at some point anyway, so this way we will have a ready supply of granite for the foreseeable future. For now, just quickly put down all these stones and we can get started on the digging. And yeah, thankfully we have another pickaxe, so using the previous one this much is not going to be a problem. And yeah, at this point I really should start organizing this place properly, but yeah, it's fine. Okay then, so I'll quickly pick up some extra food. You will do, whatever. And we can go back. And this one is already pretty used up, but it's not close to breaking just yet. So, as I said, we need to dig out a way for them to run through. And I think 2 tiles wide is all we really need. Just need to make sure that we don't have sudden drops in the entire network. Okay, so that is the end goal. Right, so I think I will release them basically right there. Thankfully, we can reclaim a bunch of extra fences, well, from here. And we might as well start laying down the actual channel that they will run through. So I suppose they will be able to run through here. Should be okay. So there, and it needs to be 2 tiles wide, otherwise they will get confused. I have tested this. If we only give them a single tile wide channel, they will basically start running towards us from time to time and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure they are not confused. So there we go. Okay, so this should be okay, maybe a bit more. And technically speaking, we can release them right now. They will run from us, run all the way to the end. We can basically fence them in right there. And then we can reclaim all these and then build the next stretch and all that. So yeah, I will lay down the pathway first, as I said, and then we will do the, well, the step-by-step moving of these guys. Okay, so we can keep placing defenses all the way through here. I don't know how I will deal with the diagonals. We might need to go down, but that is going to be a risky business because of the jumping. I think I will try to lay down a diagonal fence running through this way, and then we can start moving towards the entrance this way. At least fingers crossed. Should be okay, right? What could possibly go wrong, right? Well, a lot of stuff, but don't tell anyone. Okay then, well, I will do this in the morning. It's a little bit too late to get started now. Just quickly finish up everything. So this one should be okay. This one should be a okay jump. Make sure we don't have sudden drops, basically. So this one should be okay. And then I will decide how to tackle this diagonal at some point. So, as I said, we will do this in the morning. It's still only 6 o'clock, but it's fine. Yeah, for now. And just quickly plant these 2 birches. So you can go there, you can go there, I suppose. Good. And let's go home. We did pick up a lot of low fertility soil. I suppose we could use these as a foundation for the next garden, because we only really need to have medium fertility soil on the top layer, so I suppose this could be a filler material or something. But for now, we need to go home. And good morning. First, eat. That will do. Pick up some extra food. You will do just fine. And I think we are good to go on this. Quickly pick up some extra poultices, which we don't have. Right, we are completely out of horsetail. Not good. I don't suppose we have any extra up here, right? No, we do not. Oh, right. Before I forget, this hide belongs in the... what's it called? The lime water. Can you please get started on this? Thank you. By the way, how are you guys doing? 2 more days. You are... oh, only 13 more days left. That's nice. You can close. That's fine. Oh, right. And we need to start soaking this one as well. Can we please get 5 oak logs? There we go. Yeah, get started on soaking the next strong tannin. First weak tannin and then strong tannin. Right. Anything else? Not really. Okay, that's fine by me. Well, it's still super dark, but it's fine, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's get to it. Once we get to the other side, it might already be daylight. I will make one more check on the path just in case, but I think we should be okay. Well, not daylight yet, but it's almost 5 o'clock, surely any second now. And at this point, the days should be getting ever so slightly longer, at least fingers crossed. Anyways, I think at this point we can release them. Well, yeah. Oh right, I should have brought the axe with us. Breaking these guys one by one by hand is not going to be viable. We have to bring the axe. Well, at least this will make the days come at the correct time, right? At least fingers crossed. So once again, we need to go home, and sorry about this. Well, at least I can see a tiny bit of daylight, which is encouraging. So, as I said, I think it's time to release the beasts. Or not release them, but start moving them home. So, fingers crossed we don't mess anything up. I am not 100% certain that this will work, but it should. First, reclaim all these fences because, well, they will not be able to get out in this way, so we can safely pick these up. And at this point we can open these, so this end is completely blocked. Yes, it is. Good. Okay then. So it is going to be safe to break these open. Well, please try to flee that way, if you could. I suppose we can break these so, you know, they are not getting stuck. There we go. And at this point we can pick this one up as well. Finally, we have our old lantern back, and right, they are at the end of the channel, and just need to block them in this way. Okay, so we will reclaim all these fences, build the next stretch, release them again, and do the same thing all the way to the tunnel. As you might have guessed, this will take a while, so let's just get to work. Ooh, exactly the right amount. Good. Okay then, well, fingers crossed. So, let's go for the next stretch. No. Don't. There we go. Good. Please try to flee that way. Good. Block it again so they don't accidentally get out. Good. So we have 2 extra pieces of fencing. Please go to the exact end and I will fence you in again. That will do. Okay, well, go for the next stretch. Okay, we are making good progress. First, we need to eat. And yeah, we are super cold as well. I mean, we do have an axe, we do have some trees around here, we might as well make a quick campfire. Do you have any resin? Pine log. Yeah, none of them are leaking, so cutting this one down should be safe. There we go. Give me some firewood. In fact, might as well cut this all up. There we go. Cut down a piece of grass. Thank you. And yeah, just quickly make a small campfire. Might as well warm up a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it's snowing. Quickly cover it up. There we go. Okay. Now it should be safe. Okay then, so we can spend a bit more time out here. You will be okay. Right, and we are still cold, but we are warming up. I will start building at least here, close to the fire. So yeah, I think you get the general idea, right? Alright, this is where we'll need to start doing that diagonal. Oh, I have no idea. I guess we will see. For now, combine these two. Quickly reclaim these. We need to make a turn right here. Yeah, once again, they will not be able to fall down these gaps, so that's fine. Well, I suppose we need to do this on this side at least. How wide do we need to make the channel or the path for them to actually make it? I have no idea. And maybe I will do it this way. Yeah, I think this should be wide enough. So basically 2 tiles wide, diagonal here. Only 1 tile here, but I think this might be okay. I'm not sure, but fingers crossed. Anyways, for now, we are out of fences, so they will not be able to get out. They might be able to jump down here, but I am not sure if they will. So I think, you know what, just in case, add that one there, whatever. Okay, here they should be fine. Well, time to release them. For now, just get rid of this. And let's get to it. Very good, very good. They didn't fall down. You will be leaving... Come on. No, don't go that way. Yeah, go back that way. Very good, very good. And you will be living here for a little bit. No. You are going that way. I am blocking you. Please stop trying to come this way. Okay. We should be able to reclaim that. Can I quickly pick it up somehow? Without... Can you please try to go that way? Yeah, there we go. There we go. So now they are safe. Let's reclaim the next batch. Alright. Well, after we reach this point right here, after this we are in the home stretch. I suppose we should be able to dig this one down. Yeah, this will line up with the tunnel. After this we are in the home stretch, so this should lead straight into the tunnel. Yeah, there we go. So right here we need to put some fences here. On this side it will be floating, but that's fine by me. Right, let's get to work. Okay, double check that it is correct. So they will end up here. They should not be able to fall down. This should be fine. Just in case I will plug this hole, but I don't think it would have been a problem. And then everywhere else, it appears it should be safe. Okay, fingers crossed that we can do this. So you guys, off you go. Sorry, didn't mean to. Sorry. Please try to flee that way. There we go. Okay. Don't hit them with iron tools and weapons. That's not going to be very healthy for them. Also, we might want to do this on the other side. We have a bit of a hard time getting up from the other side. So there we go. Please try to flee that way. No. Yes, that's correct. And you stay right there. Good. Okay, so after this, we should have a clean way into the valley. At least fingers crossed. Alrighty then, before we do the last stretch, I will go home because we are starving and we are also cold. So if you don't mind, I will quickly heat up a little bit. There we go. And it's very nice to have the lantern back. But anyways, let's quickly go home, eat, warm up a little bit, and then we can come back. Also, we might as well heal up now. We don't have enough to heal up completely anyway, so it doesn't matter if we do it now or later. There we go. There we go. So we are inside, we are next to a campfire, we are holding a torch. We should be getting as much heat as physically possible. Shouldn't take too long. After that, I think we are pretty much in the home stretch now, so that's very encouraging. Right, and sure, you know what? Just in case, I will pick up one more portion of food, and we are going to the fish stew fairly quickly now. After this, we can eat this one. That's going to be 4 more servings, and then we have 16 servings of meat stew right here. That will last for a while, hopefully. Anyways, you go in there. We are nice and toasty. I think we are good to go. And it is still relatively early afternoon. I think we can do this before it gets dark, and then we can simply scare them into the the barn. And before I forget, we need to actually widen the entrance to the mine right here. There we go. Okay then, so let's get to it. Okay, so far no enemies in the tunnel. They can spawn any second now, so it doesn't mean anything, but so far it's encouraging. They should not be able to climb out this way, so that's fine. So as far as we place down these, they should not be able to escape. Yeah, I think this will be too high for them to climb, but you know, just in case, do that. Okay then, quickly build the rest of this fencing and we are good to go. Well, fingers crossed. They should not be able to get out anywhere along here, so let's just release them. There we go. Please go that way. Thank you. And as soon as they are in the tunnel, I will block them in completely. No, please go that way. Yes, exactly. Very good. And they are down there. Good. Yeah, sure. Block them in. And from here, it should be safe. So, no. You go downwards. Yes, exactly. No, don't run towards me. Run downwards. Yes. Good. They should have a clean way through the tunnel. Don't come towards me. Go the other way. I said go the other way. There we go. Yeah, this is why they get confused sometimes. If they don't have enough room to run, they might start running towards me. Can you please do what I want you to do? See what I mean? I don't really want to dig down the third layer there. That would be a bit excessive. Just keep our distance. They should be okay, right? Yes. No. Run to the end, please. I will block them in here. There. They have nowhere else to go but to home. They stop going this way. Okay, can you please go up the stairs as well? Maybe we need to mine that one down. Or are you going to be okay now? Yes, very good, very good. Please go down into the valley. Exactly, and perfect. Okay, so yeah, we didn't make it in daytime, but that's fine. We can quickly scare them into the barn. They should already have food, it should be wide open, so it shouldn't be too hard, right? So can you please go that way? Exactly. There we go, we have both of them. Can you please... Yes, very good, very good. They are walking towards the entrance. As soon as they are in, I will close them in. Very good, and perfect. Close. Okay, fine. Very quickly open and close. And can you please go into the pen? Yes, almost. Can you please go inside? And you are home. Ooh. Well, it took me an entire hour. In fact, I am surprised it took me only this long. I expected this to take a lot longer. Okay, so these guys are safely at home. They have plenty of light, they have plenty of food. They should be safe in here. Okay, well, tell you what. It's still too early to go to bed, so I will go back and reclaim all those fences. I don't think I have made too much terraforming. I think it should blend in with the terrain relatively okay. If not, I will try to make it look a bit more natural, but I think it should be fine. Also, that is an oak door, right? Let's make one more oak door so we can, completely close that place off. We should have the planks down here, right? Yes. You just need to have 6 of them. Thank you. So make one more door. There we go. And we can close off the mine or the quarry or whatever. Just like this. Okay, very good. Alright, run through and reclaim all these fences next. I suspect this will increase the spawning in here because the more surface area we have, I suspect the more drifters we will have. But you know what? It's a small price to pay for such a great prize. So yeah, I think I will be okay with this. And if we absolutely have to, by the way, I did see you spawn. If we absolutely have to, we can fill this place up with all that low fertility soil that I have picked up as well. But I don't think I will. That's fine. Anyways, keep reclaiming stuff. And done. Okay, let's go home and go to bed. I have absolutely no idea what I will use these wattle fences for yet, but I'm sure I will find a use case for them. I suppose we can build some other wattle and dope buildings at some point. For now, I will just stash them away somewhere. But for now, let's just go to bed. And we can close the quarry. There we go. And good morning. Well, I suspect all the mining and fence building and all that kind of stuff will take up a lot of time-lapsing, so I suppose we can run a bit longer. For now, I'm sorry, we can pick up some more there, and I suppose, yeah, I will use all this low fertility soil as filler material for the next two terraces. But before we get to that, it is still dark outside, so no reason to get started just yet. Tell you what, let's go ahead and start organizing, finally. Well, we have a lot of stuff in here. I will break this one and move it upstairs. I think it's about time we, you know, started using our attic as the actual storage space. So, well, do we want to have these trunks like this? Or do we want to have them lined up like... wait, can't I put it there? Oh, sorry, like this. And then maybe we can put some signs on the side or something. But anyways, this will give us a lot more room for storage. In fact, I think we can stack these as well, right? I think, yeah, those roofing should allow us to put these guys up here as well. Yes, exactly. Okay, so we could have 2 rows of trunks all the way across. That will give us a lot of space. But for now, just keep piling stuff into here, and I will sort things out later. Don't put these. Only put the stuff that we don't need on us right now. Wait, the troughs will go into this, into the barn, so don't put those guys down. But everything else can go. Good. Then pick these guys up as well. And I think that's it from those trunks, or from this trunk. And yeah, once everything is upstairs, I will open all of them and try to create some semblance of order in this chaos. Right, and then this guy. You know what? For the time being, I will only put these guys this way. At some point we might put them in this orientation, but for the time being I think this will be plenty enough. Alright, I mean to put stuff away as well. So we did pick up everything, right? I suppose you can come with us as well. Although, you know what? We could pretend that this is some kind of a chamber pot or something for the night. But, you know, a pen doesn't really fill me with confidence, but still. Anyways, yeah, you close and I will move this one the same orientation as the others. There, and you will go that way and there. Okay, so just keep putting stuff away. Good, and time to start organizing. Now I will do this in a time lapse, obviously. I don't want to bore you with the details. Just give me a couple of minutes, please. For you, it shouldn't take too long. Okay, I think this will work. Don't ask me what the system is, I have no idea. I just went with my guts. So yeah, there we go. That will do for now. So, you can open, we can go downstairs, and we are doing okay. Well, I suppose I can take care of the horse tails in the next episode. For now, I want to get rid of all this low fertility soil for now. For the time being, you open and quickly go inside, close. Don't want these guys to get out again. So you can go there, you can go there, and you can go there. Good. And technically speaking, we don't really need to have this food in here, but it's already in the trough, so not much we can do. I don't think we can take it out unless I break it, but you know what, it's fine. They can be kept nice and fed, and hopefully in 1.5 months we should have a new kid available to us. Then after that it's going to be 14 days until it grows up, so there we go. Anyways, as I've said, I think all the fence building and terraforming and mining will take up a lot of time-lapsing, so I will run a bit longer. Also, we don't need to have the lantern in the offhand right now. So, let's just go ahead and start building the next set of terraces. As I have said, I would like to have this level to be filled up with low fertility soil first, and then I will put a single layer of medium fertility soil on top. So yeah, so we can, you know, make use of all this junk that we have picked up. Oh geez, we just made this axe and it's already almost halfway finished. Oh, this took a lot. Anyways, you can go back, you can go... wait. You belong there, you belong down there, the new one belongs up there, and the firewood will be filling up the kitchen stocks. That is, okay, we're missing only 2, that's fine. And that's it. Right, and the shovel. The shovel belongs right there. By the way, that is also, yeah, it's not, this one is actually over halfway done. Anyways, I will only build out the garden until here, I think. Yeah, this one will be a retaining wall, I think. Unless we are okay not having the berry bushes, and I think we are. Okay, we will not have berry bushes on the front, but only on this wall, in the back, and on this wall. So yeah, I think it is going to be fine. So we only need to build the dirt until here. And on this level it will be this high, right? No. This level will be medium fertility soil. We only want to have this low grade stuff down here. And only until here. Yeah, I will move the flowers at some point, not right now. Okay, I said I will move the flowers at some point, and that point was right now. Whatever, it's fine. Right, so we will have the retaining wall on here. So we might as well pick these guys up. And that also means that I suppose, yeah, you know what, you can go right here. The X can go next to the charcoal pit. That will do. By the way, how damaged are you? 8. Fine, whatever. And then we had the fire starter. We don't need a fire starter, but I will keep it around just in case. You can go there, I suppose. No. I didn't mean to pick up the hoe, but there we go. So, retaining wall will go right here. Do we have any more cobblestone? I think we only had that single piece of stair, right? Let me see, which one is the stone? Oh, never mind, we have plenty of cobblestone, so I suppose we can start placing down the retaining walls as well. In fact, we will need to have retaining walls here, so might as well fill this place up. Also, it will be a little bit easier if we use the shovel. There we go. And as I said, we will have retaining walls running through this way, and yes, it will be this high. Exactly. I don't know where I will put... Never mind. I already know where I will put the way in, which will be right here, and then it will continue. I suppose we can put in that staircase right now. So, give me the staircase. There you are. At this point, I will give you some light. And this guy will belong right here. I mean... No. Oh, sorry. We don't need to have that one. We only really need a bit of extra filler here. There we go. You can be right there. And then another one will go on top. And above that we'll have the fence gate, and that's it. Right. Okay, so let's keep filling this place up. And that's all the low fertility soil that we had. Right? Never mind. This one will be medium fertility soil. Right? Let me see. No. Yeah. That layer will be medium fertility soil. This will be low fertility. That's fine. So yeah, we are completely done with those. I suppose we can use the packed dirt as well, because at this point we don't really need it. If we have to make some, we can easily do so. So that's fine. We can still use this one as packing material. And only then we will start using medium fertility soil. Although this valley is full of it, but still. So double check. We will need to have berry bushes along this row, and then 3 rows for the garden or the farm itself, and then 1 row will be for the pathway through the garden, and then 1, 2, 3 for the next farm, and then 1 more row for the berry bushes again. Good. And then we will have the next garden wall right here. Retaining wall, I mean, and then we'll start the next garden right here. So berry bushes, 1, 2, 3 for the gardens, 1 for the pathway, 1, 2, 3 for the next garden, then berry bushes, and then the last retaining wall right there. Okay, so technically speaking we are okay. Good. So we will need to have soil right here. I suppose here as well, because we only need to have the retaining wall visible up here, so that's fine. Well, we did relatively okay. Yeah, we have managed to bring the takins home, And they are safe and sound. Very good. And we got started on building the next 2 layers of the terrace garden as well. We are far from finished, but we are making progress, and that's what's important. For now, let's just quickly go inside because we are starting to freeze quite a bit. And you will go ahead and eat that. Thank you. And might as well take up the next one. And you can go back inside. I will replant all these flowers. I think I will be okay if we don't use the forget-me-nots. They are a little bit too small. Everything else I like quite a bit. And I will replant them basically back here. In fact, I think I'm relatively okay with the current layout of these back terraces basically. So if you don't mind, I suppose we could place down the oak seedlings right now. So we should have, there you are, some acorns. We can plant them right now. I don't think they can grow up during winter, but they will start growing immediately as soon as the weather turns better. So you can go there, you can definitely go there. I would like to have one more right in between. So I think I will dig this one out a little bit more. And that also means that we need to do a bit more terraforming, but that's fine. Yeah, that is granite rock. We need to dig that one up a little bit. So I will do that one in the next episode maybe. Although the snow is not helping things. And then maybe dig out a smaller terrace here as well, so we can plant maybe one more oak tree. Maybe we can plant one more here. And we will need to do a lot of terraforming here, because if we leave it as it is, then animals can climb onto the roof and then into the garden, and that's not going to be good. So basically what we will need to do is, I suppose we can do it from here. So all we need to do is make sure that the animals cannot get up on the roof. And I think we can achieve that by digging out this much basically, right? And maybe one more level down, so more like this. Okay, one more. Yeah, this will do. This way animals will not be able to jump up, and then I will make this one into a proper slope. As far as I can tell, we should be able to make it. We have plenty of room to make this work, I think. Should be okay. So basically, you know, make sure it is a 95-degree angled slope. I will mine out all this stone, replace it with some dirt so it looks nice, and that's going to be it. This one will be replaced with some retaining walls, or not retaining walls in this case, just regular walls and fences. I suppose this one can be reclaimed because this one will be turned into a stair. So there we go. I suppose it will have to go here no matter what, that's fine. And that's it for now. Right, so we have made very good progress. But we are freezing, so might as well just go inside. But for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.